So now so this is it. This is it. We will be writing this kind of a problem and trying to solve it. 16 to the power negative x multiplied by 12 to the power x plus 1 divided by 3 to the power x multiplied by 4 to the power negative x. So let's try to break this down since we are simplifying this. So let's try to break the 16 down into its tiny factors. It's 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 is raised to the power common power, which is negative x. So the 12 will be broken into 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. You can't break this thing down, so I prefer you do it with a pencil elsewhere and come with the final product here. So, but with experience, you just look at the number and break it to the prime factors. So 3 to the power x multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 to the power negative x. So that is how you actually break the big numbers down. So like afterwards, we have to distribute the power. So 2 to the power negative x multiplied by 2 to the power negative x multiplied by 2 to the power negative x multiplied by 2 to the power negative x. So, and then on the second bracket it's a 3 multiplied by to the power x plus 1, and then 2 to the power x plus 1, and then 2 to the power x plus 1. So we have broken down things properly like this. And then in order to be faster, we just count individually. 3 to the power x, and then 2 to the power negative x, 2 to the power negative x. And then now like we'll create a step that will allow us to calculate. So now with the second step, we'll make it like this and say 2 to the power negative x plus negative x. So which one is this one? It's the second x. So plus negative x is the third one, plus negative x. So so this is 1 2 3 4, right? And then now we add those powers now, plus x plus 1, right? Plus x plus 1 sharp. So 3 to the power x plus 1. We are using the principle that when the bases are the same, you add all the indices. So here it's gonna be 3 to the power x, and here it's gonna be 2 to the power negative x plus negative x, right? So now we just going to go on and then create some space and then calculate these things. And I prefer people to take things lightly. Do not take this thing lightly, to be precise. So I'll just edit the first 4 negatives, these ones. So it's like negative 4x, right? And then add x plus x law. It's gonna be plus 2x, and then same 1 plus 1 plus 2, like this. At least it's looking better now. 3 to the power x plus 1. So then now let's continue. So when we continue, we will say so we'll look at the denominators, right? So what were the denominators there? It was 3 to the power negative x, 3 to the power x, right, multiplied by 2 to the power negative 2x, because negative 1 plus negative 1 is negative 2x. So now I believe we should continue reducing the fraction. So so now we will do like this. So we will say 2 to the power negative 2x plus negative 2x plus 2, and then multiplied by 3 to the power x plus 1 all over 3 to the power x multiplied by 2 to the power negative 2x. So when we have a situation like this, we have to bring the denominators on top, so in order to actually work it out properly. So we'll say 2 to the power negative 2x plus 2 multiplied by 2 to the power negative positive 2x, because it will change the sign. Since it's negative on the denominator, it will be positive on top. So now it will be multiplied by the 3x plus 1, and then you bring that x, and then it's negative on the numerator. So things will actually cancel out here if you look carefully. So like, since the bases are the same, we just have to add the indices. So that's how the law operates. So negative 2x plus 2, and then plus 2x, right? So I have to put the x there. Negative 2x plus 2 plus 2x. So please be careful of that. So now we will have to say 2. You will put the x there for me on the wait a minute before the error accumulates. Let me put the x there. It was negative 2x plus 2 plus negative 2x. I mean it was negative 2x plus 2 plus 2x. So the negative 2x and the positive 2x cancels out. The remaining index is 2, and then it's 2 to the power 2. This is just 2 squared, and it's gonna be 4, right? So this thing cancels negative 2x and positive 2. So same applies with the side. It's x and x cancels. So we have 2 squared and then multiplied by 3 to the power 1, because the x minus x leads to 0. So now we will say 4 multiplied by 3 is equal to 12, and 12 is our answer of this question. 12 is our answer of this question. 4 multiplied by 3 is equal to 12. So I hope you guys get it.